Hello, everyone, and welcome to English for Beginners, the podcast. I am Jasmine, and I am so happy to be here with you today.
Hello, Jasmine, and hello to all of our wonderful listeners at home or on the go. My name is Mark, and I am feeling fantastic today. Are you ready to practice some English?
I am absolutely ready, Mark. Today, we have a very special topic. It is something that is important to every person in the world, no matter where they live.
Oh, you have me curious now, Jasmine. What is our big topic for today's episode of English for Beginners, the podcast?
Today, we are going to talk about family. We will learn how to describe our family members, talk about their names, and explain what they like to do.
Family. I love that topic. It is perfect for beginners because the words are very common and useful in everyday conversation.
I agree. Every family is different. Some are big and some are small, but they are all special. Before we start our main conversation, we have a small request for our listeners.
That is right. If you enjoy Learning with English for Beginners, the podcast, please remember to subscribe and give this episode a like. It helps us keep making these lessons for you.
Thank you, Mark. Now, let's get started. Mark, tell me, do you have a big family or a small family?
I have a small family. It is just my parents, my sister, and me. What about you, Jasmine? Do you have a large family?
Yes, I definitely have a big family. There were always many people in my house when I was growing up. It was very loud, but very fun.
That sounds like a lot of energy. Let's start with parents. That is the first part of any family tree. What can you tell me about your mother and father?
My parents are wonderful people. My mother's name is Sarah. She is very kind and loves to help people.
Sarah is a beautiful name. And what about your father? What is his name?
My father's name is David. He is a very hard worker, but he is also very gentle. They live in a small house near a beautiful park.
A house near a park sounds lovely for morning walks. My parents are named Maria and John. They live in the city, which is quite different from a quiet park.
The city can be very exciting. Maria and John are classic names. Are they from the same city where you live now?
Yes, they are. They've lived there for many years. Now, Jasmine, you mentioned having a big family. That must mean you have several brothers and sisters.
You are right. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. That makes 4 children in total in my family.
Wow, 3 siblings. That is a busy household. Can you tell me their names and a little bit about them?
Of course. My older brother is named Tom, my younger brother is named Mark, just like you, and then there's my sister, Jessica.
Another Mark. He must be a very great guy then. Is your sister Jessica the youngest in the family?
Yes, Jessica is the youngest. She's the baby of the family. We all look after her, even though she's an adult now.
That is very sweet. In my small family, I only have one sister. Her name is Laura. She is my younger sister.
Just 1 sister, so it's just you and Laura. Do you get along well?
We do. We're very good friends. Laura is very energetic. She loves sports, especially tennis and swimming. She's always moving.
That sounds like fun. My siblings are all very different from each other. My older brother Tom is very funny. He is always telling jokes.
Everyone needs a funny brother. What about the other Mark and Jessica?
Well, the Mark in my family is very quiet and smart. He loves to read big books. And Jessica is the creative one. She is an artist who loves to paint and draw.
What an interesting group. You have a comedian, a reader, and an artist. My sister Laura is more of an athlete. It's amazing how people in the same family can be so different.
It really is. Now let's move to the next level of the family tree. Let's talk about grandparents. Do you see your grandparents often?
I do. Grandparents are so special. I have my grandmother Sophia and my grandfather Michael. They live in the countryside.
The countryside. That sounds peaceful. Do they have a farm or a garden?
They have a very big garden. My grandmother Sophia grows vegetables like tomatoes and carrots. They taste much better than the ones from the store.
I believe it. My grandmother Elena also loves gardens, but she grows flowers, especially yellow roses. My other grandmother is named Rose, and my grandfather is George.
Grandfather George. That sounds like a strong name. Does he tell you stories about the past?
Oh, yes. He tells the best stories about when he was a young boy. He is very wise, and I learn a lot just by listening to him.
That is the best part of having grandparents. They are like a living history book. It is important to cherish that time with them.
I agree completely. Now, let's talk about the relatives who are the brothers and sisters of our parents. Do you know the English words for them, Mark?
Yes, we call the brothers uncles and the sisters aunts. In my small family, I have one of each. My father has a sister named Lisa, and my mother has a brother named James.
So you have Aunt Lisa and Uncle James. That is very easy to remember. I have many more because my parents have many siblings.
Tell me about them. How many aunts and uncles do you have in total?
On my father's side, I have one uncle named Peter. He is married to my Aunt Mary. On my mother's side, I have two aunts, Carol and Susan. So I have one uncle and three aunts.
That is a lot of people to visit during the holidays. And if your aunts and uncles have children, those children are your cousins, right?
Exactly. I have four cousins. Uncle Peter and Aunt Mary have a daughter named Chloe. Aunt Carol has two children, Daniel and Olivia, and Aunt Susan has a son named Leo.
Chloe, Daniel, Olivia, and Leo. You really do have a big family gathering when everyone comes over. I only have two cousins, Ben and Sam. They are Aunt Lisa's sons.
Do you play with your cousins often?
Yes, Ben is a little older than me and Sam is a little younger. When we meet, we usually play video games together. It is our favorite thing to do.
That sounds wonderful. In my family, when all the cousins get together, we eat a massive meal. My mother and my aunts cook together in the kitchen.
Food always brings people together. What kind of food does your family like to eat during these big meetings?
My mother is a great cook. She usually makes a big roast chicken or a large pot of pasta. The whole house smells amazing.
You are making me hungry, Jasmine. My family loves movie nights. We sit on the sofa, eat popcorn, and watch a funny film together.
Movie nights are great for relaxing. My sister Jessica and I prefer to go for long walks in the park. We talk about our lives and enjoy the fresh air.
It is the simple things that matter most. Whether it is walking in a park or playing a board game, spending time with family is a gift.
You are so right, Mark. Now, for our listeners of English for Beginners, the podcast, let's do a quick review of the words we used today to describe people.
Good idea. We can describe how people look. For example, my sister Laura has long brown hair.
And my brother Tom is very tall. We can also talk about eyes. My mother Sarah has beautiful blue eyes.
We can also use words for personality. You said your brother was funny and your other brother was smart. Those are great words for beginners to learn.
Yes, and you can say someone is kind, friendly, or energetic, like your sister Laura. These words help make your English sound more natural.
It is also helpful to use the word very to make the description stronger. For example, my grandfather is very wise, or my cousin is very friendly.
That is a great tip. The more you practice these simple sentences, the better your English will become. You can start with, my mother's name is, and go from there.
Exactly. You don't need to use difficult words. I have one sister or my father is tall are perfect sentences for someone starting out.
It's like building a family tree, but you're building your vocabulary instead, one leaf at a time.
I love that comparison, Jasmine. Learning a language is a journey, and talking about the people we love makes that journey much more enjoyable.
It really does. I feel like I know your family better now, Mark. I can almost imagine your sister Laura playing tennis.
And I can imagine your brother Tom telling jokes while your sister Jessica draws a picture. Thank you for sharing your stories with me today.
It was my pleasure. I hope our listeners feel more confident now. They have learned about parents, siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins.
That is a lot of progress for one episode. I think our time is almost up for today's show.
You are right, Mark. Time flies when you are having a great conversation. But before we go, we have some homework for our listeners.
Homework? Don't worry, everyone. It is fun homework. We want you to practice what you learned today.
Yes, please leave a comment for us. Tell us one thing about your family using the English we practiced today.
For example, you could write, I have 2 brothers, or my grandmother's name is Maria. Just one simple sentence is enough.
We would be so happy to read your comments and learn a little bit about your lives. It helps us feel connected to you.
And don't forget to tell your friends and family about English for Beginners, the podcast. Sharing is a great way to help others learn too.
Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate your time and your hard work in learning English.
Keep practicing every day, and you will see how much you improve. We believe in you.
Goodbye for now, everyone. We'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone. Happy learning.